BGSU Athletic Hall of Fame induction ceremony, and one of the inductees is Burke Badenhop, great pitcher here at BGSU, and then had a long career in big league baseball. Burke, great to see you back on campus.
Oh, I appreciate it. It's awesome to be here. Awesome.
Well, always when you come back as a Hall of Famer, the memories come flooding back. I guess for you, when you heard you were going into the Hall of Fame, what were some of the first things that popped into your mind from your days at BG?
So I remember when Derek called me and told me, and it just kind of took me by surprise. It's not something you ever really strive for, but it just brings back, how much love you have for the school, how much love you have for the program, how much love you have for all your teammates and your coaches and everything, and just what a special place Bowling Green was for me, and allowed me to kind of catapult myself, like you said, to the next level and then have a long career in pro baseball.
Yeah, and talk about being recruited out of Perrysburg, didn't go far from home, but right. Talk about Coach Schmitz bringing you in and making that decision to come to Bowling Green.
Yeah, so he had seen me when I was a junior in high school. His son is a year older than me, and so I just happened to pitch that game for Perrysburg against Bowling Green High School. He probably said, "Who's this tall, lanky kid up the road?" And his interest in me kind of started the recruiting process for me, and I never really thought that I would land at Bowling Green, despite the fact that both my parents are alums here, and I was so close in proximity, just being up the road in high school. But it was just the right fit, and everything worked, and it was, couldn't have made a better decision.
Well, your career here, you're still top 10 in many categories, so you got to pitch a lot and you won a lot of games. But yep. At what point in your career did you think, maybe I can do this for a living? When did that happen?
For a living, never. Probably not until my third, fourth year in the major leagues. But in terms of when did I think I had a chance to play past college? The summer after my sophomore year, I had a really good summer and kind of got on some scouts' radars, and then didn't really perform my junior year. But then going into my senior year, I actually took the summer off, which was kind of an interesting and a different path. Stayed in Bowling Green, worked on the grounds crew, put clay in front of the pitching mound, lifted a little bit of weights, got my velocity up, started hitting the low 90s, and then when we had the MAC Player of the Year, Nolan Reinwald, playing right field for me, bringing every scout in the Midwest and cross-checkers and everything, and I just got a chance to pitch and was able to impress them enough that I got the chance at the next level as well.
Of course, Nolan also a BGSU Hall of Famer 4 or 5 years ago. He went in, and then you enjoyed a long big league career, and I'm sure there were times where it was tough and you kind of bounced around as a relief pitcher in the big leagues, and maybe there were times where you had to really work hard to rein it back in, but you eked out, what, 11-year career, right?
12 years professionally and 8 years in the major leagues. Okay. And there's some people, one of my first coaches, Andy Fox, was a first base coach for us with the Marlins, and he said there's two types of Major League Baseball players, the kind that think they're going to play forever and the kind that come in every day think it's going to be their last.
That's it, yeah.
And so I was more of the latter, where every day I knew that, being a relief pitcher, being, traded eventually 4 times to different organizations, you've got to perform and everything, and I was very lucky to kind of be in the right place at the right time and get a chance to play at the next level and play for a long time.
Well, of course, the BG baseball team, quite a resurrection story this year, winning the MAC and really getting national accolades and recognition. Had to be gratifying for some of you guys that played for the program after it nearly going away, right?
Absolutely. That's another point of pride. I like to call us kind of the zombie Falcons, right? The back from the dead Falcons, if you will. But the run that Coach Halleck and his team went on last year, just brimming from ear to ear. And I'm getting, I work in professional baseball now for the Arizona Diamondbacks, and I got scouts telling me, what is going on at Bowling Green? And I tell you, what do you mean what's going on at Bowling Green? And it's just awesome to see what Coach Halleck has done. We've got some professional, potential professionals on the team this year, and DJ Newman and everything, so it's an exciting time for Bowling Green baseball.
Burke, it's great to have you back on campus. A much deserved honor to go in the Athletic Hall of Fame. Thanks for being here. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Awesome to be here.